Hello, this is Norihisa Mitsuzono from Tamiya, and this is the much talked about CR01 rock crawler. This video will use the machine to give you an introduction to both the basics and techniques of RC rock crawling. Let's look at the CR01's features using another off-road RC truck, the Dual Hunter, as a comparison. First, the suspension. The Dual Hunter has a 4-wheel double wishbone setup. The left and right suspension arms move independently to absorb the terrain and enable high-speed driving. The CR01 uses a 4-link suspension featuring durable axle housings, each supported by 4 aluminum rods. This provides the large suspension stroke needed to overcome height differences during a climb. Next, the gears. The gear ratio is how many times the motor must turn to produce 1 tire revolution. Generally, small ratios emphasize speed, while large ratios emphasize torque. For high-speed off-road driving, the Dual Hunter uses a 1 to 18.3 gear ratio and is equipped with a differential for smooth cornering. For rock crawling, the CR01 requires lots of torque. Therefore, it uses a much larger gear ratio of 1 to 40.5, which is achieved via a planetary-style gear transfer. This compact design not only effectively transmits power to the wheels, it also contributes to a lower center of gravity. Furthermore, even if one tire is off the ground, the basic locked differential configuration ensures that power goes to the tire that has traction. Finally, the tires. Let's compare the two machines. The CR01 features tread pattern on the sidewalls, while the Dual Hunter does not. This design feature helps the machine obtain grip even if it is tilted off-center while climbing. To ensure that the tires stay on in rough terrain, they are attached to the wheels using a beadlock ring setup. One should also learn the driving techniques in order to get more enjoyment from rock crawling. The 3 main points involved are how to control the throttle, how to control the steering, and how to select your route. Slowly is the rule of thumb. Slowly accelerate. Slowly release the throttle. Grip is very important in rock crawling, so you should check how your tires are moving as you adjust your throttle. Sudden throttle application equals wheel spin, which could mean loss of control when grip is regained. While climbing, use small steering increments to follow the contours of the course and allow the tires to find grip. Finding a way up the rocky terrain is the true joy of crawling. A simple rule to follow is to put your tires on protruding rocks. This would give the axle housing the space needed to clear the obstacle. Also, because the locked differential sacrifices turning radius for high traction, you should always think ahead and plan your route to the finish. With these 3 points in mind, let's try climbing. While it is an average course, there are places where the tires can become wedged between rocks. When crossing depressions, try to accurately judge their size and choose the shortest route across. You cannot rush while climbing, as going straight up means the gradient would only be more difficult. Following the contour around as you climb will make it easier. Make good use of the sidewall tread to obtain the grip you need. Situations in which one tire is suspended in the air is common in rock crawling. Before you panic and lose balance, look closely at what the diagonally opposed tire is doing. If the position is stable, gently apply the throttle while steering to maintain balance to get out of trouble. If the contact tire is not in a stable position, gently apply reverse throttle to try and gain stability. So how was it? This video focused on the driving techniques of rock crawling. In the next installment, you can look forward to an introduction to option parts and customization. Here's to your enjoyment of this exciting RC genre, brought to you by Tamiya's CR01. Hello, this is Norihisa Mitsuzono from Tamiya, and this is the much talked about CR01 rock crawler. In this second video installment, I will explain about option parts and customization. There are many option parts available for the CR01. They not only enhance the machine's performance, but also its appearance. Let's look at the different categories of option parts. Suspension settings are very important to rock crawling. You can use various setting springs, barrel springs, and stabilizers to create your ideal suspension setup. Rock crawler drivetrains must cope with large amounts of torque. Option parts will strengthen this area and enable more linear power transfer. Aluminum bead lock rings provide stronger tire attachment, and various ring designs can also be used to customize your machine's look. Enhancing the chassis can improve rigidity and center of gravity, thereby increasing traction. Metal-plated parts provide eye-catching highlights to enhance your machine's visual appeal. Customizing your machine is another way of enjoying rock crawling. Here's the kit standard machine, and here's a fully customized machine. Of course, they look and drive completely different. Now let's take a look at customizing your machine's settings. The standard kit settings feature hard front and medium rear springs matched with medium front and hard rear stabilizers. These enable smooth driving on normal surfaces as well as effective rock crawling performance. Both normal and barrel type springs are available, with barrel springs coming in different lengths. Normal springs offer linear contraction, while barrel springs have a soft center section and harder end sections for different contraction characteristics. Generally, soft springs are for low grip surfaces and hard springs are for high grip surfaces. The potential of barrel type springs is best realized on courses with a variety of height differences. Short springs are mainly equipped at the front to lower the center of gravity for overcoming sections like staircases. Stabilizers are attached to the rocker arm pivots and can affect the machine's left-right roll balance. For example, a course with large lateral height differences would call for soft stabilizers to give the axle housing greater lateral movement freedom. Hard stabilizers enhance slope climbing ability and are perfect for courses with steep gradients. Aluminum bead-lock rings not only secure the tires, but their weight also contributes to obtaining traction. Made from black anodized aluminum, these frame parts not only give your machine a high-class feel, they also enhance gearbox attachment rigidity. Rock crawling involves closely observing your machine while you control it. Knowing the position of the frame can let you predict how the machine will roll. Installing aluminum servo beds to both front and rear will tighten up the suspension, and since they are attached to the axle housing, rigidity will also improve. How was it? Whether it's enhancing your machine's looks or increasing performance, how you customize is entirely up to you. Here's to your enjoyment of this exciting RC genre. Brought to you by Tamiya's CR01.